When I was a child, I used to watch Nat Geo Wild. I would see people experience life in the forest, sleep there, and go on crazy adventures. But there was something that excited me the most. It was seeing different types of animals and some very unique species. I always got intrigued and fascinated by seeing them. Unknown to me that one day in the future, I would also be on an adventure to have a similar experience. I'm going to have my bath in the forest right now. I cannot wait to see all the beautiful things in this place, the monkeys and all the animals that are here. Oh, we have to pass through this thick forest to be able to do this, man. So many bushes, trees, plants. Crazy adventure, man. In my journey of showing the world the beauty of the Niger Delta region of Nigeria, I discovered something interesting and it blew my mind. Inside the forest of Cross River State in the most underestimated region of Nigeria, the Niger Delta, is an endangered species of monkey that can only be found in 3 countries in the entire world: in Nigeria, in Cameroon, and on the Bioko Island in Equatorial Guinea. The tree monkey, one of the world's most endangered primates, once thought to be extinct over 30 years ago. It was estimated that there are between 3,000 to 8,000 drills left in the world. This estimation got them listed as the highest conservation priority of all African primates. Sadly, they are facing a threat that may destroy their habitat and wipe them completely from the surface of the earth. I mean, we, the human species, are about to wipe off another species God created from the earth, just like we have been doing in the past few years.
The rate at which it's been taken away from nature, it's alarming. If we do not come out en masse to protect our heritage, these animals are going to disappear in our time.
You can hear all that sound. Can you hear that sound behind me? All the animals, crickets and birds.
Animals in this forest.
Yes.
Yeah, I've seen the Daika, civet cat, Janet, Gambian giant rat, mongoose, dwarf crocodiles.
You've seen over 20 animals in this place.
More than plenty of.
Different
Then if I want to
animals.
talk about snake, that one, plenty ones.
In this journey, I will face one of my greatest fears, which is seeing snakes or other unusual animals. And living in the forest, we will definitely be exposed to a lot of them. But I believe that this experience is worth it in order for me to share this story with you. So let's go together on an adventure into the forest of Cross River State in Nigeria and learn more about this almost extinct primate as we experience what it feels like to live thousands of kilometers away from civilization. Yeah, that's me, waking up to different sounds of birds and animals in the forest. But wait, let's rewind a little bit, because the journey didn't start in the forest, right? A few months ago, when I heard about this wonderful organization called Dre Ranch, I immediately fell in love with their vision and I felt a deep connection with their project. Since then, I've had the goal of traveling to Cross River State and telling their unique story. The Dre Ranch is a project set up in 1991 by 2 American conservationists, Lisa Gadsby and Peter Jenkins, and run by an NGO called Pandrillos. For the past 30 years, it has rescued several Dre monkeys and chimpanzees from illegal wildlife trade, proving to be the world's most successful captive breeding program for an endangered primate. They also boost tourism in the region and are a major contributor to the employment of labor in the community. After learning about this and preparing for the journey, I linked up with my guy Chidera in Calabar to tell this wonderful story and share this crazy experience. On the day of our journey, we first visited the office in Calabar with the help of an amazing woman called Mrs. Dolly. When we got there, they were really friendly and welcoming. There we booked our cabin and got all the information we needed about the trip, and we toured the ranch and also learned some interesting things from Mr. David, a passionate member of the Dre Ranch team.
Where you are right now is called Dre Ranch. Yeah, the animals you're seeing here, they are called drilled monkey. This is another species of monkey. So these ones are called Slatters Benus. It's a breeding and rehabilitation center. So we are conserving this animal for future purpose. Like what I mean, not for them to go extinct. You know, the population is being threatened in the wild, in the population. Yeah, so the mission of this project is all about to breed them and rehabilitate them, send them back to the forest.
We left the office and it was time to get some food items we needed for the journey. One thing to know is that Dre Ranch is located in the forest with no access to stores or restaurants, so if you are traveling there you must go prepared. We got all we needed and headed to the park to board our first vehicle. This is how it looks like if you are traveling to Dre Ranch on a small budget as a solo traveler. In Calabar, you take a vehicle to Mobile Filling Station at Highway going to Ikom, and from Ikom you take another vehicle going to Wola in Boki local government area, and from there you take a bike straight to the ranch. I know it sounds quite difficult, right? But don't panic, because I created a travel guide that can help you in your own journey. This guide contains all the information you need to travel to Dre Ranch from wherever you are in the country, and also contact details of people that can help you. It also contains information about other beautiful travel destinations in Cross River State, so you can have the best travel experience there. The link is in the description below. On this exciting and well-anticipated journey, we had our first sad experience. Prior to this trip, we had learned about some of the problems affecting the survival of this monkey species, but I guess we needed to see it for ourselves to understand better. I discovered that it is not just a problem for the animals alone, but for mankind and for the earth. One challenge is deforestation and logging. For a long time, we saw plenty trucks loaded with wood from hundreds of trees in the forest. Most of these trees have lived for hundreds or even thousands of years, thereby helping the survival of the ecosystem. They are sources of medicine, shelter, food, and important research. But selfish people go in and cut them down for their short-term profit, not caring about the consequences of their actions on the earth. I wish something can be done about this, but all efforts so far have proven futile, as we learn that there are people in power who benefit from this selfish act despite being educated and knowing the consequences. But despite how sad this is, we must continue our journey. We arrived at Wola in Boki local government area at night, and from there took a bike straight to the ranch. Maybe not so straight because of the bad roads. It was at this moment I realized that stress and pain is part of my job title. But I go through it with all joy in my heart because I believe it is worth it. You can imagine how I must have felt sitting on the bike in the thick of the night, on a bumpy road in a faraway land that I've never visited before, praying that nothing goes wrong. But it is the experiences like this that really test our passion and endurance and makes us understand the world better. We finally got to the ranch at around 9 p.m. At this point, we were so exhausted from the journey, but also excited at the same time for what we would experience the following day. We've arrived! Oh my God. The truth is, this journey I am on can be very lonely, expensive, and quite difficult sometimes, but I'm glad that I have you to share it with, and it gives me so much joy to have your support. Have you always wanted to be part of something revolutionary? Something that will make a positive impact in the lives of people and the whole region? Then you can join me in this 5 to 10 years journey of showing the world the beauty of the Niger Delta. With this project so far in the past 1 year, God has really helped us reach out to flood victims, get school fees for students from my last video, and also reach out to many businesses and tell their story to the world. If you're a true fan and you believe in our stories and the beauty of the region, the Niger Delta and Nigeria, you can join my channel membership, whatever option you are fine with. You can pick it through the link in the description below. Every month you can support the work that we do traveling across the region. And as a thank you for your support, you get some benefits like a shout out on social media and in our films, access to behind the scenes, discounts, and many more benefits. Let's reshape the bad narrative of the Niger Delta and show the world the beauty of our region and Nigeria. Thank you so much for your support. I love you. Stay wonderful. And let's get back to the video. Now that you know how we got here, we can now start our main adventure. One thing I really look forward to is having my bath in the forest as I've imagined it for many months. I'm going to have my bath in the forest right now. Yeah. You can hear all that sound. Can you hear that sound behind me? All the animals, crickets, and birds. I just finished having my bath here, guys, and it was so special. Like, the sounds, as you can hear right now, is so cool having your bath in Dre Ranch in the forest right here. And I think the journey yesterday, despite the stress, right now all that stress was worth it. Getting here with the bad road and all that mess. I cannot wait to see all the beautiful things in this place, the monkeys and all the animals that are here. So I've had my bath and changed my shirt to white, and we'll soon move now. Should I say hi, bro? Hello. Said the sun is kissing my face, man. The sun is kissing. The sun loves me, yo. The sun of the forest. Yeah. So we're heading out to go and meet the people at the Dre Ranch to take us around, and we'll probably also eat. We had bread this morning, right?
Yeah.
Oh man, we didn't show you guys the bread we ate this morning. It was so nice eating bread in the forest. Have you ever eaten bread in the forest before? That's a huge flex. Before we start our day exploring the ranch, let me introduce you to some wonderful people I met here playing a key role in the project. Mr. CJ, Mr. Suko, Dorothy, Wisdom, Zach, Carolina, and of course our new friend Buddha. These people made us feel comfortable and enjoy our stay here. At the ranch, there's a vet clinic for the animals, a storage facility for their food, cabins where guests can sleep when visiting, the main camp where one can cook, relax, or charge devices with their solar energy. So I learned that Obasanjo came here many years ago when he was president, and he actually planted a tree right here. So this is the tree that Obasanjo planted here in the Dre Ranch. Yeah, so we're about to go around the Dre Ranch, and this is our amazing tour guide. Yes, Mr. Asuko. So let's go around now.
You're welcome to Dre Ranch.
Thank you, sir.
Dre Ranch is a non-governmental organization where we are trying to promote wildlife conservation and to tell a lot of people who has no basic ideas on what wildlife conservation is all about. So here we also do as much as we can to promote wildlife tourism. So this is our main shed, our main camp where we welcome visitors. So since we have animals in captivity, they do also get sick. Okay. And then we have this clinic where we have all the medical facilities. So in case when they are sick, we make sure that we bring them in here where they feel comfortable. So we have every equipment here that takes care of them. An animal that comes here, first of all, we have to go through medical process. So we have to take blood to do all full blood counts to know that the animal is in good health. We don't bring animals from outside to mix with the ones that are healthy, you understand? So animals are kept in quarantine facility where they go through quarantine process for like 1 year. We are going to the where we store the animal food. Okay, so we call it food room. This is cocoyam. So the animals here that we have here, they are consumable, both human and animal. So because we deal with primates. So we encourage people to bring bananas from the community, from their farm, to come and sell for us where we keep, we feed to the animals. So basically the animals are in captivity. So the forest enclosure, sometimes it becomes empty, whereby they don't have more food to eat. So we encourage people to bring food and sell for us. We try to give these animals a balanced diet. In the enclosure, they get a lot of protein. So also encourage them, do as much as we can to get carbohydrates and give to them. So we give them balanced diet. Every food that comes here from the farmer, we have to wash it. And why we wash it? Just for the good health of the animal.
This is Mr. Asuko, and he really knows this place, man. He has been taking us around.
Yeah.
And we've learned a lot, right? When you come here, I'm sure you'll meet him.
When you come here, guys, I tell you what, you will see what you've never seen before. So just take time, make plans, just package yourself very well. It's actually, in fact, the best period to come here is during the Harmattan.
Okay.
You will love it because the temperature of this place, we used to have sometimes, you may experience like 15 to 16 degrees Celsius. That is like kind of cold. But right now we are experiencing like say 34, 36 degrees Celsius. So it's really hot now. Right now we are heading to see one of the drill group. We have 6 of the group here. So I would like you to see one of the group. Then you see how drill monkey looks like. Okay. So follow me.
Let's go. So what's in your hand in the bottle?
So I have here dry food, it's corn.
Okay, corn.
This is like always, we also cook it and boil it for them, but sometimes, but this is what will make the animals to come out. Okay. So have to scatter the food. Just something to attract the animal to come out. Okay. Because beautiful. Right now, these animals are kept in their forest enclosure. Yeah. So after feeding them, they go about on their own to forages for other forest food in the forest. So we also feed them just to make life comfortable for them. Okay. To make sure that they have food all the time. So this is drill home. This is the tropical rainforest. Apart from drills, there are other animals that live here in this forest. You see, we have thousands of brush-tailed porcupines that are living. Please watch out for soldier ants. So watch out for soldier ants. This is also found in the rainforest like this. So like now, sometimes you see them on the trail trying to make a colony. But this time around, they are trying to get what they can eat to their colony to feed the king. Okay. Oh, nice. We have solar panels here, to power our batteries, because like the radio that we're using to charge the battery, so the source of power is from here, and then we'll plug it. This is group 1 enclosure, where we have the drills. So, and also the biggest group in this project, out of 7 of the enclosures that we have, it is the biggest group that we have here. We also have the largest numbers of animals, nearly 300 of them in this group. So some of them are coming out. Let's see how they come. Okay. So what we'll do, we feed them every morning, and in the morning, most of them come here and assemble here at this particular area. Then when the food comes, the keepers goes in with the wheelbarrow and feed them. So after they eat after they've eaten what we give them from the food room, they go inside the forest enclosure and also continue foraging, looking for other wild forest fruits to eat. So right now, these are few numbers, so we call these ones low rankings. The high rankings, the dominant male, dominant female, they are now somewhere in the enclosure relaxing or foraging for other forest fruit.
I'm sure you can see some fencing around the animals and you may have some questions. Unlike a zoo, these animals are in the forest enclosure in their real habitat just to protect them from poachers and encourage their breeding in order to save their species and release them back into the wild. In total, like how many monkeys are in this one?
Including the chimps, we have more than 700.
Wow.
Yes, of them in our project here.
Over 700?
Over 700 of them.
Wow.
But for the chimps, we don't do breeding on the chimps. Okay. Why we don't do breeding on the chimps is because, number one, we don't have a very big facility. Okay. And number two, we also still believe there are other chimps that are in human captivity that someday they will come here. Try to prevent the group to be overpopulated. So the chimps, basically, what we have here is they have a lot of sad stories and sad histories. Okay. So the chimps we have here is like, it's a home for caring orphan chimpanzees. We care for orphan chimpanzees because these chimpanzees came from where human beings kept them in a very inhumane way, very bad situation. So we are trying to rehabilitate, give them a better life here. So we don't tame them.
Mr. Suka, you must enjoy doing this work.
First of all, before you walk in a place like this, you need to have a love and passion for the animal and for nature. Yeah. So, it's lovely. I feel, privileged to work with a place like this. I live here in camp, so it's best to live here than to live somewhere else, like enjoying the environment.
This is what we go through, man. This is what we'll go through to tell these stories. Are you seeing how beautiful this is? Oh, we have to pass through this thick forest to be able to do this, man. Crazy.
So, forest is life for me.
Oh, nice. That's so cool. Me and Chidera are going to try to cook something to eat. We're going to cook noodles, and yeah, watch me cook noodles, and maybe I will just share my recipe with you. Let's go.
You want to use gas or you want to use firewood?
I think we'll use gas this morning, then we'll use firewood later. I'll pick my pot, gonna place this on the fire right here. Yeah. Here goes our ingredients.
So Chris put in the pot without putting in water.
Yes, this is Dorothy, and she's helping us.
Chris can't cook.
I can cook, what do you mean? Yes, it's okay, thank you very much. We're cooking in the jungle, in the forest, yo. And guess what? You're about to see the good food I cooked. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Chef Wonder's doings. Come and eat Chef Wonder's food. I'm about to eat. Chida is about to eat my food. Or rather, he has been eating my food and he's not even appreciating it. The fact that I use the best recipe in the world to cook this food that he's eating. I'm feeding this guy right here in the forest. I'm literally taking care of him and helping his life in this place, man.
Too much pepper.
I'll not lie, there's pepper in this thing.
All you put one full Cameroon pepper. One full Cameroon pepper inside 2 noodles, guys.
Amazing, man. Imagine eating food with all this sound all around you. Monkeys, birds, cricket. Come on, you can name it. As much sound of nature as possible. It's an amazing experience. You should visit this place. I don't know what you're doing at home, man. Come and have this adventure. One of the rules here at the ranch is do not kill any animal no matter what. So they rescue all types of animals and release them back into the wild. They said this squirrel was once rescued and released, but since then she has refused to leave and keeps returning here. I guess she has found a new family now, right?
If we humans don't take care of these animals, then who is going to do it?
Yeah.
So you need to develop that passion for them and take care of them so that they don't go extinct. Okay. So we don't just protect drills and chimps. So we also protect other animals that are around here. That's why you see a lot of animals in our own area here because it's a protected area. We need to be around to protect this animal because they have a lot of economic importance as well.
List the animals you think are in this forest. Like
Animal in this forest?
Yes, like list the ones you have seen.
I've seen a duiker, a blue duiker, brown duiker, civet cat, Zenith, Gambian giant rat, mongoose, and Mona monkeys, red ear-guenon crocodiles.
Wow.
Crocodiles?
Yes, I've seen flying squirrel.
So you've seen over 20 animals in this place?
More than plenty.
Different
then if
animals.
I want to talk about snake, that one, plenty ones I've seen.
5 per kilo, 1 ton. Wow, it's a proposed parrot cage.
Mr. Suko is going to feed them with boiled bananas, right?
Yep, boiled.
We're going to feed the drill monkeys with boiled banana.
Yes.
Will there be many now?
You mean the drill?
Yes.
Yeah, of course.
Because
they'll come out now. There are about almost 70 of them in that group.
wow, about 70 of them are there right now.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
And you see the big males, how they look like.
Okay.
This group is always gentle, very cool.
Group 5.
Yeah, group 5, they, for me, in my own opinion, they are the best group because you hardly see fighting in here.
Best drill monkey groups of the year.
And the reason is because there are 2 big males here. So the dominant male is not really having much challenges.
Wait, that female is pregnant?
Yeah, she's pregnant. She's she should be like nearly 5 months now.
Wow.
So we're expecting her to put to bed sometime next month.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah, they carry their pregnancies for
how long?
6 months.
6 months.
Yeah, their duration period is 6 months. And they give birth to 1 baby at a time. In our project here, it's only 2 females that have given birth to twins. One in Calabar, because we also have another section in Calabar. So basically, the section in Calabar is more of conservation education, because we have a lot of school in Calabar, that visit the project, on excursion. We also have people who come here on internship. So people are welcome here for internship.
Wow, it's feeding them.
Double.
Where's the male? I've actually not seen any male monkey yet, and I'm looking for them. Like the male dream monkeys, I'm waiting for them to come out so that I can show you how beautiful and majestic they are. I've seen so many pictures before, but now I want to experience it myself. I've seen some females before, now I want to see the male monkeys, and we're going to feed them, right? There's a pregnant monkey here right now, and man, she's giving birth next month according to their prediction, right? That would be so cool. That shows how successful this drill ranch project is. The fact that the females are giving birth, it shows that they're really, really preserving this number. And if they can give birth at a faster rate, if people stop killing them in the forest, right, we will not lose this almost extinct species of monkeys. The drill ranch actually deserves more applause and more recognition that they are getting because of this amazing work they're doing. It's not easy to preserve a whole species of an animal. What they're doing is so important to the Nigeria, our tourism is important to the world and the ecosystem, right? Applause to the drill ranch, and God bless you guys and everybody that's making a sacrifice in this project and making it to be successful, right? It's amazing what you are doing, and yeah, I just hope that more people can support this work and be part of the project that Drill Ranch is doing here across River State. So yeah, let's go see some male monkeys right now. What is he trying to do?
He's trying to mate.
No, not trying for anything. It's just normal. Just one of their social behavior.
Okay, one of the social behavior.
Yeah.
Oh no.
He once ruled this group, Double Chief.
Okay,
He once
Double
led
Chief.
this group.
His name is Double Chief.
Double Chief.
Double Chief.
Yes. So he has a lot of children in this group.
Wow.
The other guy's name is Goremus. Goremus is also another individual.
Who's Goremus?
The
That
big
one.
The big man there.
Goremus.
He once led this group, but another guy from another section, because what we always like to do, we try to do, stop inbreeding.
Okay.
So we encourage other males to come from other sections to join a particular group, whereby so that we don't want a situation where father sleep with his own daughter.
Okay.
So that's what we try to do.
Yeah. Wow, see the meal. It's eating. Wow, so beautiful. This is Double Chief. Why do you think it's important for people to preserve this animal?
There's a lot of it. There's so many importance to preserve this animal for future generations, and also it can also be helpful in terms of research. You see, so because there are a lot of things that is going on around the world, and many people have no idea what are the causes. So wildlife can be another way research can be carried out, and then we may have a result of some of the problems that we're facing in the world. You see? So, but for the forest itself, trees are very essential to our environment. Trees help the stream to continue to exist. The forest itself helps give mankind the oxygen that we need. You see, so there are lots that will benefit from the animals, from the forest. Also, in fact, forests need us, and the animals also need us. So here is the chimpanzee section.
Okay.
It's one of it's massive enclosure. So you have to be careful with the fence. This one, we don't joke with the fence voltage here. Yeah. So this is our chimpanzee section.
Why not to joke with the fence voltage?
We put the fence on all the time because these ones, they are not monkeys.
They are aggressive.
Not because they are aggressive, they are very, very intelligent.
Okay.
So if they know that the fence is off, one or two of them can make a way to come out.
Oh, wow.
So that's why we always put the fence on, and also the fence voltage is also high.
Yeah.
So so here is like I will call it a orphanage home for chimpanzees. Chimpanzees that we have here they are orphans. They came from where people kept them, as pets. Most of them have lots of stories, sad history, as a sign of respect.
You say that's Jackie.
Loyalty, yeah. The female. This is Abdul.
Who is Abdul? This
This guy is.
okay. This is Abdul. Abdul, hi. How are you doing?
They've known before. Maybe somebody who had worked here with them, and the person is no more working here, and they see the person, they will be like kind of very happy seeing the person once again. So chimpanzee has very good memory. Coming to challenge them.
He's playing with the, he's looking at the.
Because he's seeing the video now, he's seeing what you're doing.
Wow.
So that's one thing with chimpanzee. It's grooming. That's the social something.
Imagine living in the forest with monkeys and chimpanzees. It's amazing, man. But you have to be very daring to take on a journey like this or go on an adventure like this, man. You have to be either daring or crazy or really passionate about what you are doing. So my passion is that the world must see the beauty of the Niger Delta. Though this journey was not the easiest, getting here was crazy difficult, right? Because of the road and so many things involved, the stress and all that. But coming here has been worth it so far, and I've enjoyed myself here, man. To be honest, I've learned a lot. I've been able to detox my mind, rest from all the stress in the city. We had a great time here. It was really cool, right? It's something that I will do again, right? Maybe I'll consider doing that before the year ends. So working on the Niger Delta stories has really taught me a lot. I've had amazing adventure, taking certain risks, and you must take a risk if you want to be successful in this life. So yeah, it's part of the journey, man. In the next episode sharing our adventure here, we'll go deeper into the forest and show you some interesting things you haven't seen before, and also share some wonderful conversations we had. So look forward to that film dropping soon. I want to say a special thank you to one of our major supporters of the Niger Delta stories, Obi Loretta. Because of your donation to this project, we're able to travel and tell this wonderful story. Thank you so much, Obi, and God bless you. You're thinking why I should join my channel membership? This is exactly why. Look at the sweat on my face and look at where we are right now. There's more beauty in the Niger Delta that I want to show you, but I cannot do it alone. Let's do this together. Join me in this Niger Delta Stories project, and let's show the world that we are not all militants, violent people, but there's beauty in our land, in our people, and in our culture. Thank you so much for joining the channel membership and for subscribing to the channel and supporting us. Stay wonderful. God bless.